Hi folks, Roger Douglas here. Welcome back to the third installment of our basic blogging WordPress setups. We're setting up WordPress on our Teamwork Revolution Power System web hosts, and we've just installed our Mr. Genius Reviews website using the WordPress. They're using the Fantastico scripts. And what we're going to do now is just jump in and do some admin, some of the basic things, some of the more important things that we're going to do with WordPress. And we're going to go to the WP-admin page in the domain. So if we click on that and we type in our admin username and passwords, and I've already had that in before, and we go ahead and click login. And there's our basic WordPress dashboard. Here is where most of the activities and controls of WordPress are about, where you control your posts, your links, and things like that. Some of the first things I want to do, though, is to show you a couple of important plugins that we're going to work with on a regular basis that I think are really important, that need to be installed almost as a rule of thumb. So what we're going to do is to go to our favorite FTP program. Mine is FileZilla. I provided some WordPress templates back in the article marketing application, and I'll make one available below this video also. But what we've done is we've got a WordPress application, a WordPress download, and there's 3 folders in there we're going to copy over to our basic WordPress installation. Now I've logged into my terminal. Doing that, I'm not going to go through how to do an FTP. I'll probably do it in another tutorial, but for this purpose, we've already logged into our FTP server. We've gone, this is to our main TWRPS hosting server here, and we're going to go into the public HTML folder, because this is where our default installation for WordPress was installed. Now notice here we already have a WordPress content folder. Now if this is a brand new installation, you shouldn't have any problem just copying everything over. But if it's not a brand new installation and you've got more things in here, like if you've got themes in there you want to save, you should copy them over individually. But for our purposes, everything in here has got the stuff that we need right now. So we're going to grab all 3 of these folders. I'm going to copy them over to the root of our WordPress directory. Now this has got a few minutes to copy, so while this is copying, I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back in a moment when it's done copying. Okay, so the file copy has finished, and I'm back, and notice that we've got a couple of extra folders here that we copied over, this WP files and this WP photos. While we're in there right now, what we want to do is we want to select both of those folders, and we want to change their file attributes to read, write, and execute. So if your FTP program supports it, just set all of these values to 7. Now we want to go in, I want to show you just a couple of things going into the WordPerfect content folder here. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at the plugins folder, because there's a couple that we copied up that we're going to make use of. One is the Google Sitemap Generator. The other one is Posty, which allows you to send the emails and make posts out of them. And this WP-GBCF is just a really nice little contact form that we're going to talk about in some of the advanced things. And the Kismet is the spam checker for WordPress. So, and we copied up one new theme, which is called Blocks. And so we're done with this program. So we'll close for the moment, and we'll go back to our dashboard. And if we look here at our plugins, this is where we're going to start. We're going to go to our plugins here, and we're going to see, we're going to turn on a couple of plugins, a couple that we are going to upgrade right on the spot though. If they need upgrading, the Google XML sitemaps, we're going to upgrade that automatically. And we'll return to the plugins page, and we're going to update Posty, not the cronless Posty, because it doesn't get upgraded. It'll stay like that forever. So we upgrade Posty, return to the plugins page, and we are going to activate Akismet, Google XML Sitemaps, and Posty. Now we may use Posty or not, but we're definitely going to use those other two, and we're going to activate this other one at a later date. So we will apply it. Whoops, we need to turn them on, sorry. Bulk actions, we activate them, we apply them, and now they are turned on. So now if we go down here to our settings, we can see that we have our XML sitemap, which is the first one we want to address. So we're going to go to the XML sitemap, and all we really have to do is click here to build it for the first time. Now what's going to happen is every time you create a post or update a post, this XML sitemap generator is going to create a new sitemap that Google will be able to read and parse and know where all your pages are. And it's going to do this automatically, and it's going to notify Google after it's done. Notice that it says Google was notified, Bing was notified, Ask.com was notified. So now the search engines are already queued up to go out and crawl your pages. Very simple, very quick, and very effective. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to configure our Posty.